If another player has called the original raise before the action gets to you, increase your re-raise to about 4 times the original raise, or, in this example, about 2,400 chips. Now let's say we're facing that same 3x pre-flop raise, but we're holding a more speculative hand than pocket kings, something like pocket nines or king-queen suited. These are hands that we may very well like to see a flop with, but they're not so strong that we necessarily want to re-raise. In this case, calling may be the best option. By just calling in this spot, you may get tight players behind you to still fold their marginal hands, and if a player behind you re-raises, you can now drop your marginal hand without sacrificing too many chips. Finally, remember that it's always better to call pre-flop raises with speculative hands when you're in position than when you're out of position, because you will be acting after the original raiser throughout the hand. So what do you do when you're not sure what to do? You can't put your opponent on a range of hands, or you can't decide if your hand is strong enough to play against their range. You can always just fold. Remember, poker is about making the best decisions possible. Don't let ego or boredom convince you to play a hand that you shouldn't just because you're hoping to get lucky on the flop or want to outplay this opponent. Fold your hand and wait for a better spot. You will be better off in the long run.